We're going to talk about 3 different things that I always forget I need no matter where I at or what I'm doing coming up. What's up, guys? My name is Tim Ruswick, and if you're new here, I want you to consider subscribing because we post daily game development content just like this on the channel. So this video is a little bit different than what I usually do. There are things in my life that I constantly forget that I need to do, and I thought I would just make a video about some of the mental health aspects in my life, some of the things that I need to do to progress forward and kind of like really take care of myself that I forget. And maybe I don't want to know, maybe I kind of avoid them a little bit. These are just kind of things that I do instinctively without really knowing that I'm avoiding these things. So number 1 is take breaks. So I have a lot of stuff about taking breaks. I've talked about Pomodoro technique and how to sprint and then take breaks. I talk about taking vacation. I talk about taking time off. I've covered this subject a lot, but it's still something that I forget to do. And this is both on a daily cycle, like as far as, if I'm working 8 hours, I forget to stand up and walk around. If it's on like a weekly cycle, I forget to, maybe take a day off to kind of chill and get my mind right. If it's on a monthly or yearly cycle, I forget to take vacations. I forget to like actually explore the world sometimes. And my life didn't used to be like this. I used to live a very different life, and it's weird sometimes when I look back to like my life in Los Angeles and like the things that I used to do, my daily routine and all that stuff. And I've really spent the last year or two buckling down, focusing heavily on Game Dev Underground, trying to get this off the ground. I think it ultimately probably contributed to my depression, and it's something that I constantly forget to do even though I share it with other people. So it's something I wanted to share today. Number 2, discomfort. Like, for some reason I always forget to just try and enjoy the discomfort. And that sounds weird, I know, but discomfort is so valuable. When you look back on your life, when you think about all the things that you've done, the things that you're most proud of are usually the things that were hardest for you to do, the things you didn't think you could do. Like, it still blows my mind when people say, "Tim, you're so good at talking," or "Tim, like you seem like an extrovert." Like, that makes me happy because I was such a socially awkward, like scared of telephone calls, scared of emails, like type of person to just hide in my room all the time. And like I'm proud of my communication ability, right? Because it's something that I had to work on really, really hard to run a marketing company. I had to learn how to get clients. I had to learn how to talk to people. I was in a city where I didn't know anybody. I had to learn how to make friends. Like, I worked hard on my ability to communicate. And when people say things like that, like, it makes me feel good. So like, I forget that I need those situations of discomfort. I forget that I need that stuff. I need to have those goals that are just quite out of my reach. I need to be put in situations where I'm not so comfortable. And Gym Jam is honestly one of those situations. There's a lot of people that joined. We're looking at about 180 right now. And I made the commitment to play every single game. That makes me a little uncomfortable. That's a lot of games. But this is one of the coolest things that I think we've done in a long time. So I'm super excited that so many people are going to finish games, and especially that they're going to, something that I've done is maybe help them finish a game. There are a lot of people that are joining where this is their first game, and it really makes me happy. And I forget that, like, stepping out of your comfort zone and like embracing that discomfort is something that I need. And number 3, this is going to make me sound lame, but human contact. Last night on the stream, we had my friend Corey and his daughter Jaden, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. And like, I don't mention this a lot on the stream, but like, I have kept a lot of like Game Dev Underground and the streams and the videos and all that stuff separate from like my personal life. Like, there's not many people in my personal life that know I do all this stuff, and I kept it separate, like, I think as a defense mechanism, because one, like, when you kind of share what you're trying to achieve, a lot of people, they have things to say. They think you should do it certain ways. I didn't want any of that. I just wanted to do it. And 2, like, I've lived with abusive people in the past, and it's rough sometimes. When you have an abusive person, you can suffer from like this fear of negativity all the time. And I guess, like, in a way, I've had a lot of negative human experiences. But I've had a lot of really positive ones too. I don't want to say like my experience with human beings is negative, because it's not. I think there are a lot of fantastic people in the world. There are a lot of fantastic people in our community. And I forget that I need that human connection. I forget that I do need to bring people into my world. I do need to show them things that I'm proud of building. And then outside of that too, like I need to venture out in the world more and communicate with more human beings in the real world. And it's something that I've really been working on since my depression video, because I realized that like I was just not getting the amount of like, I don't know, human socialization that you need as a person. So it's something that I constantly, try and move towards now. And it was nice last night on the stream to like, share that with people that are important in my life. And it was fun to have them as part of the stream, because it was like a different part of my world that I brought in. And at the same time, it brought a different energy and it brought a different dynamic to the stream. And I think a lot of people had a lot of fun. So something I'm going to try and do more. But those are the 3 things that I need more of, and I forget that I need them all the time. And I don't know if it'll be the same for you. Like, I know there are a lot of us at different stages of our life. There are a lot of us at different places and different things. And I just, by sharing this stuff, being open with you, I just thought I would hopefully spark something in you to kind of look inside and think, what are the things that I really need that maybe I'm avoiding, or that you forget that you need, right? Like the things that you read on articles or intrinsically, but you forget you need them. What are those for you? Leave those down in the comments below, because I would love to know some of the things that you need in life. Maybe there's some stuff that I can help with, on this channel. So let me know down in the comments. But my name is Tim Ruswick, and I'll see you again tomorrow.